Все равно не хочет. Сука. Ну все, вроде наконец-то я настроил эту игру. Каждый раз, когда я хочу поиграть в какую-то новую игру, вот не обходится без проблем. Поэтому прошу прощения, зрители, что мне пришлось несколько раз отключать трансляцию так. Но это реально, это... Почему-то вот с мультиплеерными играми меньше проблем, именно в плане стриминга. А вот одиночные новые всякие игры, что-то хреново они настраиваются.
God bless. Same to you. Today's a scorcher.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Опять бухали. Алкаши, блин.
Go and get the lazy bones up then.
На, я по жопе.
Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue. fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Я был с
I
Бланко.
was with Bianca. We were, talking?
Talking, were you? That's what you call it, is it?
Stop it, Ma.
Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scrap.
I was with Bianca.
Будем
Do you
брать
want
до
a blow-by-blow
последнего.
account of everything we did? What's this, an interrogation?
All right. Sorry, son. It's just that I worry about you.
Thanks, Ma, but I'm not 4 years old.
I know, Hal. You've grown up in front of my eyes. It's hard to get used to it.
Мои
Did Matthew
друзья.
and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
Мои друзья
Matthew
не
and Fritz aren't
пьяницы.
drunkards.
I never said they were, did I? And if I really minded you going for a beer with them, I'd have put a stop to it long ago. I was young once too, you know. And your father was no angel when he was in Kuttenberg.
Of course he wasn't.
You don't believe me? Ask him yourself.
All right, I will.
You're not a boy anymore, Henry. You're a man, and it's time to start acting like one. Yesterday you promised your father you'd help at the forge. If you made yourself useful now and then, I wouldn't mind your mischief-making so much.
Так, папа на
Is
меня
father angry
сердится.
with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy.
Пиздец
Yesterday you
сейчас даст.
promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was, and you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Так, пожалуй, не буду помогать. Бежать, прыгать. Так, когда я сел за стол. Как человек, да. Ну-ка, яблоко. В смысле, невозможно схавать яблоко сидя? Что, упали, что ли? Ну-ка. Бери яблоко. Еще одно бери. Еще одну бери. Забираем все. Так. Что это? Рогалик. Похаваем, похаваем. Так. Что это у нас? Чечевичная похлебка. Ну, не знаю. Такое себе. Так. Яблочко заберем. И еще яблочко. Все, больше ничего нельзя взять. Это у нас что тут? О, сыр. Сыр тоже возьмем. Забираем всю хавку. Так. Ведро нельзя взять? Не, походу нельзя. Ну-ка, откроем. Что у нас здесь? Вау! Сколько еды! Яблоко. Забираем все. Ограбил свою же хату. Капусту забираем, морковку. Все уносим из дома. Все забираем, пофиг. Все, что не... Так, кувшины можно забрать? Кувшины нельзя забрать. Хлеб, блядь. Так, сыр. Нихуя у них тут... О! Так, сыр заберем. Ща похаваем. Это что, морковь целый ящик тоже забери. Блядь. Так, лук. Все. Идем на рынок. Продаем, покупаем меч. Так. Что, тут нельзя ничего взять? Точильный круг. Что в нем? Поработать можно? Нет, нельзя. Дядь.
What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
Красноречие. Статус. Ага. Деньги. Верховая езда. Короче, понятно. Так,
Sorry, Father. I was taking a
Прости,
stroll and
батя.
lost track of time. Somehow I had a feeling I was seeing everything for the first time.
How, my boy? When are you going to get some sense? Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure, I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for
Камердена.
Saratik's sword, which I
Гера.
engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
I could do with a bite to eat.
Так, это я все читал. Так,
Indeed I am, or I'll have nothing to smelt the ore with.
Good health to you. Take care.
поторговать. Пища. Продать. Еще одежду ему буду продавать свою. Бук. Принять. О, нормально. Сейчас все это продам. Моркошка, капуста, картошка, яблоки, похлебка, сыр. О, сыр дорогой. Нормально, нормально. Рогалик, репа. Да, хочу покинуть. На к этим чувакам подойти.
Hey, Pip! Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
That was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Yes.
Давай.
Alright, I wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
На обычном месте? А где это обычное место? Ну-ка, дядя, пойдем, покажешь мне. Ванек. Фахтмейстер, Ванек. Нормальный такой Ванек. Четкий пацан. Сука. Сука, мне нравится эта игра. Можно овец погонять. Бги, блядь. Так.
So, can we get started?
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far.
Давай.
Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
Да не подходи ко мне. Как
All right,
отойти-то?
all right. Now try to hit me. You
Ударить.
have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself.
Что такое?
Good.
Ага. Хуяк.
Not bad. Again.
А, вот типа так, да, захватить?
Not bad. Again.
Хуяк.
Fine. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. All right.
А, это колющий удар. Ну-ка.
Very good. Good, good. Let's try something else. One strike I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another.
Так, несколько ваших ударов можно объединить в связки. Выполнять следующий удар сразу после завершения предыдущего. При этом можно поменять зону атаки или просто проводить связку ударов. Старайтесь нажимать или сразу же, как только ваш меч ударяет по врагу. Так. 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 О, поехали, разгоняемся. Стамина кончилась. О, я попал по нему. Уек.
Once again.
Ладно,
Don't know about
хватит.
you, but I'm
Устал.
tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
Ну, это понятно, что нет. Так, бакалейщик. А что мне надо-то было? Журнал. Так. Получить долг с Кунеша. Где у нас Кунеш?
Carrots that'll make you and your family happy. Onions that'll make you cry, and garlic that'll keep evil spirits at bay.
Что ты тут орешь?
God save Henry.
Торговка. Ну-ка, давай поторгуем. Арбуз. Пища. Продать. Что будешь? Все покупаю у меня. Что-то там похавать надо было. Как это сделать-то? Так, не так. Так, сумка. Пища. Капуста. Давай рогалик съедим. Где это показывает, что я съел? Не вижу. Ладно. И похлебку. Ну, типа, должен быть сытый. Ну, хоть и не сытый, хотя бы не голодный. Так, корчма. Где-то тут корчма. Надо будет пиваса туда зайти взять. Батя. Так, что мне не нравится тут. Сейчас будет загружаться. 300 лет. Что-то персонажи просто прорисовываются прямо как-то на ходу в паре метров. Беспонтовая штука. Там кола. Кола. Як. Шо? Все? Вот так вот. Кто там ходит? Эй! Адам. Адам не Адам. Ну ладно. Не хочешь, как хочешь. Сука, собака ебаная, выходи оттуда. Чё? Малый набор кузнеца. Так, хрен с тобой. Так, может капусты у него подукрасть немного. Сбышек. Сбышек, братан. Ладно. Хрен с ним. Так, что тут за говно такое? Пофиг, попрыгал на какашках, пошел дальше. Так, еще какашки. Нормальная игра. Так, капуста, аккуратно. О, меня тут даже по имени знаю. Ну, конечно, одна деревня, что. Так. Стражник. Эй, стражник, гони лук. Ну нахуй, может так подойти к он поебалу дать. У вас нет отмычки. Надо найти отмычку. Ну-ка сюда зайдем. Что у нас здесь? Ой, здрасте, здрасте. Капуста. Кто ты? Торговка. Ты кто такой? Крестьянин. Страшлавки. Да ну тебя нафиг. Дядя какой-то мощный. Нож достанет, проткнет меня. Ну его нафиг. Ура! Куру спиздить можно? А если вот так вот? Двоих одним ударом. Так, курица. Возьму курятинки. Чё делать? Ну получилось так. Ну чё тебе? Так. Чё за хата? Людям не нравится, когда вы ходите там, где вам не положено, если вы идете в дом. Так, предупредят, но если вас поймают, например, в караульном помещении замка, вас сразу же арестуют. Ну ладно, чё тут? Это ж не замок. Заброшенная какая-то хибара стоит. А вот здесь довольно-таки нормально. Свечка какая-то. Ну-ка. Открыть замок. У тебя нет отмычки. Ну ладно, ладно. Что-то все равно немного подлагивает. Где мне этого дядьку искать, который бабки должен? Надо повыбивать из него деньги. Здесь я не был, да, еще? Ты кто такая? Крестьянка. 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 Ну ладно. Так, тут опять курятина. Ну-ка. Блядь. Ну-ну. Лайфхак. Подходишь к курицу. На, вот так. И все. Ладно. С этой стороны деревни ничего интересного вроде как нет. Пойдем дальше.
Time flies, eh? My Agnes has been gone now for 4.5 years. And still it seems like only yesterday she went to the good Lord.
Aye, you're right there. Life is
Так,
short.
эти все жалуются, стоят. Что-то украсть можно. А что можно украсть? Ну-ка. Яся. Вас никто не видит. Ну, вроде никто не видел. Ладно. Надо воровать. Ты чё орёшь там? Тише. Так, это куда? Взломать замок. Кура, 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 кура. Ну-ну. Так, ладно. Хватит курей у деревни тырить. Значит так. Нужно найти этого Васю, как его там зовут-то? О, кунеш. Кунеш. Нужен кунеш. Это что у нас? Ну, зайти можно. Так, на частной территории. Ладно, выйду. Шел. Вот, перелез. Тут что такое? Какой-то коровник. Одни коровники в этой игре. Свинарники, коровники. О, это, я так понял, центр деревни. У меня в городе просто прям так же в центре. Тоже кольцо какое-то. Так, пацаны. Что-то стоят.
You can't be serious, insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with you,
is
Henry.
opposed to your king.
I'm with you,
So
Matthew.
such lords as
What's going on here?
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your dear will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobs had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
and don't forget about Gutenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do? I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
You're too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory? Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house. You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some tears will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
Они что, реально будут кидать какашки, ну, навоз в дом? Блин, вот средневековые забавы. Нормальная тема. Мне нравится. Go. Да, я сделаю.
Oh, well. Father can wait a while.
My words exactly. I knew you wouldn't miss out on all the fun. Let's go.
Куда идти? За ними. Ну, пойдем. Ну и чё, построились?
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? The Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go and lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
Так.
What do you want, lad?
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Ну, чё?
What What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund!
Woohoo! Eat shit, Docious.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Oh, sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbigniew? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
Какашкой по ебалу просто, да? Пиздец. Так, драться, да? Драться. Кто с кем дерется? Ну-ка иди сюда, на тебя. Прямыми ударчиками. Все, этот лег. Дальше. На.
Run, you cowards!
Так, чё? Блять, корова нахуй. Чё они достают? Ладно.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Напиздили, напиздили ему. Так, а чё, еда-то есть у меня? Так. А, вот, пища. Давай хлеба, что ли, похавай. Съесть. Все, поел. Нормально
Have a look
должно.
at these cucumbers. They'll stay firm all winter. Buy them before someone else does.
What? Leszek? You must be pulling my fizzle. There isn't a woman round here who'd look quite that.
О, это кунеш.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
Блять, кунеш нахуй. Сука. Блять, наушники оторвались. Так, да. М?
God be with you.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
Бабки гони.
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
Так,
You
заплати
know
хотя
you
бы
owe
за
father for a lot
инструмент.
more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Так, пичуга. Так. Долги нужно платить.
I know things aren't easy. Your wife ran off, booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll
Ну
teach you
давай,
then.
давай, подеремся.
Farewell.
Толстяк, бля. Ох ты, это нечестно было. Да как ты нахер поебал, сука. Так, что-то у меня там. Отъебись.
You're dead.
О, что это? Это блок. Понял. Ага. Типа ногой можно. Ах ты, сука. Тебе под жопу, блядь. На нахуй, поебалу, сука. На тебе. Ох ты, мразь, блядь. Что-то скрутил меня.
Come on then.
По яйцам тебе. Толстяк, а. Что ты пинаю? На, смотри, как я могу. Хуяк. Блядь, не пропускай удары. Долби его. Да что же он такой жесткий-то, а? Много дерется, наверное. Что, сука, а?
Had enough of life, have you?
На, ногой тебе. Напоследок, блин.
Enough! Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
Все. Так, это его дом, да? А, так я же тут был. Вот точно, этот сундук. Гвозди, кунеша, молоток, кунеша. Все забрал. Забрал. Гвозди, молоток. Гвозди, молоток. Нормально, нормально, пойдет. Так. Надо угля взять. Давай поторгуем, дядя. Чё, надо ему продать. Что-то надо продать. Сколько у меня вообще бабок? Гвозди, кунеша. Молоток, конечно. Так, сколько стоит у него уголь? 0,5 за единицу. Неплохо. А где эти-то? Я же продавал там еду какую-то. Как это посмотреть-то? Это не то. Игрок. Бой. Навыки. Эффекты. Репутация. Сумка. Иное. Денег 0 показывает. Где выронил? Ладно, продадим ему. Паутина? Такая дорогая. Ладно. Так, корзина.
That's stolen. What are you trying on me? Get the hell out of here.
Сука, как ты спалил, что краденое? Ты чё, дядя? Спалил, что краденое. Нельзя ему продать, видите, какой, а? Ладно, ладно. Так, ну давай гвозди, молоток. Что ему еще можно закинуть? А, 10 угля надо. Вот так. Что-то надо еще. Курица. Курица такая дешевая. Ужас какой. Угу. Сыр. Все, да? Заключить сделку. Так, что там он сказал, еще надо? Получил голдскую меша. Журнал. Возьми крестовину в замке, купи пиво. Встреться с друзьями у дома Кунеша. Вот, надо сходить встретиться. Дом Кунеша. Вот он. Опять какой-то... Во. Вот они.
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Harry will
Весь
snitch on us.
Well, let him.
Только драк.
Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
Anyway, nice job at the Deutsches. Never a dull moment with you lot.
Все, да? Нужно забрать крестовину. Где ее забрать? В замке. Ага, вот здесь надо взять. Пойду схожу.
be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
Как они разговаривают, а?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and grip. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
May the Lord
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Ты, пиво. Тыкай. Просто топ-момент. Пиво, нахуй. Только пиво.
What else could I expect from a village lout? What will it be then? Ragamuffin?
Дубинушка, блин.
I need ale.
Кувшин пива для бати.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question.
Какое?
Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vanya?
I suppose. He is a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
А, Ваню мог, это что ли? Так я уже с ним это
Is that so?
подрался.
Now what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
Ладно. Ну, вроде все собрали. Так.
What did you actually do in Kuttenberg?
Oh, all sorts. You had to be able to put your hand to anything if you wanted to make a living. But I was never far from iron.
I'd like to see Kuttenberg sometime.
I'll take you there one day, never fear. It's a beautiful city. But in the end, you'll learn the best places here by the Sassau. We've kind nobles, fertile land, and plenty of everything.
And do you know Sir Radzig well?
We've known each other long enough. About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Да.
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sassau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house.
Ну, блин,
He was here
какашками
with
они
catch pole
закидали.
earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
Ну, батя жесткий у него, конечно.
Furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
В смысле, это просто какая-то деревяшка, что ли, рукоять?
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
Да ну, как-то беспонтово смотрится. Можно было рукоятку на получку сделать.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Henry, are you all right?
Че, поебало нельзя дать? Так, ну чё, я думаю, на сегодня закончим. Сохранимся. Завтра с этого же места и продолжим.